So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dar here from War Games, bringing you a quick Meta Monday breakdown. So again, this is a section where we talk about everything that happened over the weekend and any of the big events that we are aware of. Most importantly, as you can see on the screen right now, there was the Pro Play Tour Season 2 Columbus, and this, of course, was the first big event under the new ban list. So obviously the ban list dropped mid of last week. Thunder Dragons went through unscathed. Sky Strikers lost Widow Anchor to 1. And then Orcus lost Mermaid and Dragon Link lost Agapane. So it kind of made sure that all the engines that were being abused throughout multiple decks kind of got filtered down to their single occupied deck as well. So what I'm going to do is we did 2 locals at the weekend, but only one was under the new list. So that'll be the one that I'll focus on, and then we'll go over Columbus as well. So we'll start off with Columbus being the biggest event of the weekend, and as you can see, 32% were playing others, so it was a nice varied amount of decks, which was pretty much highly represented, which is very, very nice to see. And you can see by the other half of the circle that so much variety was there of representation. I mean, Thunder Dragons, Salamangreats, Pendulums, True Dracos, Orcus, Subterra, Altergeist, Invoke Mech Knight, and Sky Striker. Now, obviously, them alone is very, very impressive to see such a variety moving along. So it was interesting to kind of watch how that developed under the new list. And I'm not saying that what won Pro Play and what won our locals is going to be the new meta, because it is still trying to distinguish itself as to exactly what is the best deck to be playing under this new list. However, the winner of Columbus was Jason Garcia, and he won it with Subterras. So Subterra's biggest weakness was, of course, Sky Strikers, because one of their interruptions in the sense of Guru being able to like Book of Moon a card was pretty much null and void. You couldn't do it on a Ray because it would just tag itself out, and then you can't do it to any of the Link monsters. So with Sky Strikers being hit, Guru actually got, without any of its cards changing, got a very, very high buff. Because it's good out to Thunder Dragons. You just set it face down, then make Archer, and Archer spins it back. Battle can then give them boosts to be able to beat over anything they need, and Guru just being able to flip stuff face down constantly just causes them a lot of issues. So as you can see from his main deck, he played the 1 Umastrix, triple Guru, 1 Archer, triple Ash, double Ogre, and triple Fiendess. All quite straightforward on that lineup there. Then triple Extravagance, 1 Terraforming, double Duality, double Call by the Grave, which is interesting, triple of the Hidden City, triple Imperm, double Battle, again another interesting choice on that one. Some people like playing it at 3. Jason obviously found that it was enough at 2. Triple, there can only be 1, double Crackdown, triple Strike, and triple Judgment. All quite straightforward and standard on that one. Then moving on to the extra deck, he's got double Fortress Dragon, which is an interesting choice. I assume he might have thought that Cyber Dragons were going to still be running around, but not necessarily needed on that one. We've then got the brand new, I think it's like Triode the Pelio, is the brand new Predaplant fusion monster that requires 3 Dark monsters, so you can pretty much clear any board on that sense. Triple Violet Chimera, obviously feared Salamangreats quite a bit. Double Starving Venom, 1 Dracus de Pelio, 2 of the Cyverse, I don't know the name of it at the top of my head, but it requires 2 Link monsters to super poly it. Mud Dragon, and then you've got the 1 Dingrisu, the 1 Phoenix, and the 1 Hayate. Now, I'm not too sure why he plays those. Looking at the deck, I don't know where he would get. He's not got it as a Reaper target. He's not got any 8s to make Dingrisu. He's not got Mind Control to take a Galatea. Or a Ray or anything like that to kind of then go into a Hayate to go in for games. So I don't actually know why them 2 are there. Onto his side deck, he's got triple Prankatops, triple Lancia, triple Super Poly, triple Heavy Storm Duster, 1 Imperial Order, and then I'm pretty, from what I can see on the photo, it looks like a Drow and Lock bird, but I can't imagine he would just play the one Drow and Lock. And it actually has more stars than a Drow and Lock bird. And then there's a 1 level 7 sticky string kaiju. I can only assume that other card is a kaiju or it's a third of something else. But yeah, that's all I can see from the image that I have in front of me. Anyway, congratulations to Jason Garcia for taking that, the first big event of the season. You could say that Guru are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the upcoming format, or you could just say that the format was still trying to define itself, which is why Subterrors were able to take the win. That being said, moving on to the locals for the weekend. So on our Sunday locals in Stevenage, we did run the new list. And again, there was a lot of very, very nice variety. The top 4 consisted of, from 4th place, which all shared the same, 4th to 1st, all shared the same ratio of 3-1. And that was Grenmanju with the Garden Castle, Gizmek plays. Then it was Thunder Dragons, no surprise there. It was Pure Orcust, and the winner, as a surprise, was Madolche. And again, I think that comes down to an individual knowing their deck inside and out, and the format still trying to define itself. So the format's still trying to go, okay, this is what the best deck is, this is how that deck operates, kind of allowed for the Madolches to go through. But again, Madolches are very, very powerful. They've got 2 1-card OTKs. If they can't get stopped, or if they don't get stopped, they're a very, very dangerous deck that can run rampant. And Donald was trying out some new techs just to be able to bend the deck to go first. And be able to break boards as well a little bit more consistently, with Super Poly coming in clutch for him as well. If you want to see that profile, that is up on the channel, so you can go check that out and see exactly the build that he was playing. You never know, Madolche might grab some surprise spots throughout the season, but it does look like Thunder Dragons and Orcus and even Subterrors are going to be the it decks as of right now. But let's not forget that this week is the sneak peek week for Chaos Impact, and it is also 2 weeks away from the official release of Chaos Impact, and then YCS London. And I think YCS London will be the first time here for Europe that we'll see this new format try to define itself. But the issue it will have is it will have the new ban list decks, and then it will have anything new from Chaos Impact. I don't think anything from Chaos Impact is going to win the event, so I don't think anything like Hakai will win, or Marincess will win, or even Tenyu will win, but I definitely think that they might be represented at the event as well, which could throw some spanners in the works, or could just kind of show that the deck can still operate and work as it needs to. Anyway, that is it for the quick Meta Monday video breakdown. Not a lot of new cards, well, a lot of new cards have come up, but we've already kind of gone over them throughout the week, and we'll be going from there. But I hope you like this. I hope it gives you a quick introduction as to what the current meta is. We'll try and do these every week, just so you can kind of understand where the game is at this moment in time, and then you can kind of adapt accordingly and go from there. And you can see the consistency after week, if like a certain deck is always topping at our locals and at the big events throughout the week, you'll also be able to see, oh, okay, so that's where the meta's defining itself, and then I can start to work on tips and tricks of beating those certain decks as well. But for now, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. What's up, YouTube? Dad here from YUGIOH. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always, guys, happy dueling.